Hello, welcome back. It is Monday afternoon and this is going to be sort of a special video. Today I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Just for history, I did my first video on June 16th, 2018, so I'm sneaking up on 4 years I've been doing this. I'm not sure how many videos I've done. It's hard for me to look at that because there are a whole bunch of videos that I have on my channel that are not visible because as a teacher, when I got sent home for COVID, I did all my stuff on YouTube, but it's only visible to me and my students. So there's well over 100 videos on my channel, but a lot of them are not viewable for that reason. My biggest video was a video that got 39,000. It's at 39,212 views right now. And the amazing thing is it's a step 2. Step 1 didn't get nearly that many views. Evidently people skipped step 1, went right to step 2, as they like to do in rock tumbling, and I got a huge video that way. But I had been thinking about this as I snuck up on 1,000 subscribers, and I wanted to do something to show my appreciation, because that really doesn't have a whole lot to do with me. That's all the people that have subscribed and watched my videos. And I can tell you this, in 4 years with as many videos as I've done, the internet has been extremely kind to me. I've almost never had negative comments, which I mean, if someone wants to tell me I'm doing something wrong, I don't have a problem with that at all. You know, I've had very few people say, you know, trying to be mean. No one pretty much trying to be mean. And, you know, that's pretty amazing considering the internet nowadays. A little bit of history. Back in 2018, my son was 8 years old. And at that point in his life, being a YouTuber was the be-all and end-all of everything. So that's what brought this on. I decided to put up a YouTube video so I could tell my son I'm a YouTuber and, you know, for just a little bit longer be that much higher in his eyes. When I did it and he saw it, he looked at me and he went, "Noob." So that's being a parent. But that's what started this, and it has gone well beyond what I ever dreamed it would. Obviously, I'm not looking to be a huge YouTuber. My videos are one-take wonders. I don't do transitions. My editing is I take all the little bits of video, I combine them into one. That's it. That's my editing. And, you know, so, I mean, I'm not looking to be huge, but I do appreciate all the support that I've had and all the very kind comments and the kindness I've received from a lot of my viewers. So what I'm going to do, on the table next to me right here, I have 100 rocks, and I have them numbered. Okay, now what I'm going to do is after I explain how I'm going to do this, I'm going to put the camera on the rocks, and I'm probably going to pick it up and go one at a time, try to give you a good look at each of these rocks, and we're going to have a giveaway. Now here's how the giveaway is pretty much going to have to work. Okay, what I'm going to have people do is I want you to look at all the rocks. I want you to pick out 3. I want your top choice, your second choice, and your third choice. And I want you to comment with the 3 numbers in that order. So if your top choice is 100, put 100 first, comma, second choice 50, third choice 15, whatever. Okay, so put them in the order you would want them. I'm going to let this go for a week. So next Monday, I'll do another video. And on that video, I'm going to use my phone and I'm going to count up how many total comments I have. Please do not comment more than once. I'm going to count up how many comments I have, so how many people are participating, and I'm going to have Siri give me 3 random numbers between 1 and that number. So if 85 people comment, I'm going to have Siri give me 3 random numbers between 1 and 85. I'll do that on a video. I can't do it live, so you're going to have to trust me that I'm only going to do it once. Okay, and then those 3 people, I'm going to send them the top rock of their choice. Okay, that's why I'm going to have you pick 3, because if by some weird chance I would pick 3 people and their first choice was all the same rock, then I wouldn't know what to do. So that way, if the first person, their number one choice is 54. If the second person, their number one choice is 54, then I'll give them their second choice. And if the third person happened to, overlap, that way I know I have a good top choice for everyone and I don't have to pick for you. One rule, you got to be within the United States. I hate to say that, but I don't want to get hit with a huge bill trying to mail a rock somewhere, who knows where. So I wish I could do it anywhere in the world, but I can't do that. So it's got to be within the United States. And you just give me your top 3 choices, and I'm going to send you the top one you get. Now, if I get lucky and the 3 that get picked, their top choices are 3 different rocks, then they will get their number one choice. So you're going to need to look at all the rocks, pick your top 3 in order, and then just comment. And you don't have to put anything else. If it's 1, 2, 3, put 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to move the camera, and I'm going to do like a kind of an overall shot, and I'll explain a little more, and then I'll start going. I'll try to do a more close-up shot on each one. This may take a while. There's 100 rocks here, okay? But I have no idea how many people are going to participate, and I wanted to make sure that you had a pretty decent selection. And I've spent the last hour or so trying to pick a wide variety. So if you're going to pick because you like the color, I've got a lot of different colors here. If you like tiger eye, I got that in there. If you like quartz, I've got that. I've got amethyst. I've got a lot of jasper. I've got carnelian. I got a few that I have no idea what the heck they are, but they look neat. So there you go. All right, so I'm going to move the camera, and then I'll start it back up, and we'll get this going. Okay, here are the rocks. 100 of them numbered. 1 is the top left corner here. 100 is the bottom right corner here. Okay, and just for scale, this is a quarter. So most of these are quarter sized or bigger. Some might be a little bit smaller. Number 100 is actually pretty big. There's a couple big pieces of tiger eye. So there you go. One thing I am going to mention, 84. I put 3 rocks there. Those are garnets, and they're not perfectly smooth, but they are shiny and they're pretty small. So I put 3 of them there. So if you pick 84, you're going to get 3 rocks. Okay, but basically, other than that, it's 1 rock. There's a lot of different things on here. Okay, now at the risk of making you seasick, one more thing I want to show. Okay, I'm not claiming, please, I hope I don't upset someone. Don't think you're going to get a perfect rock. Most of my rocks are not absolutely perfect. Okay, but as an example, this one's number 62, and it's got a big old, let me see if I can get that to focus. It's got a big old thing in there, and you can still see grit in it. It's got a big old hole in it, and there was no way for me to get that out. But if you sit it the other way, it's really a pretty neat looking rock. So that's why I put it in there. Okay, so if you sit it like this, you'd never even see that. But what I don't want is if somebody picked that, he tried to hide this big old crack or thing. Most of these are pretty darn good. They don't have a whole lot of that, but I'm just saying, don't expect absolute perfection. I think I've done a pretty good job with most of these. I'm telling you, they're all shiny, which is generally my goal. But there you go. Most of them are going to have little imperfections here or there. And I did try to pick better rocks, but that one, like I said, when you sit it with that hole in it facing down, it looks really neat. So that's why I picked it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull the camera up, and we'll start taking a look at each of these. Let me see if I can. I'll have to try to be careful with the focus. I'll bring it back a little bit and zoom in. Okay, there's number 1. That looks like a piece of carnelian. 2, 3, it's quartz. That's one of those ones. This one, it's got purplish and pinkish to it. I have no idea what the heck this is, but man, did it shine up well. So I kind of like this stuff. I have more of this. Some of these, this looks like, I'm betting this is a rock from the Ohio River. It's one of the locally collected ones. There's 6. That's it's an agate. You can I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's got the lines in it. I think that's a piece of black jasper. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like I'm getting light reflection, so I'll try to get a different angle on it. I don't want to take forever on this. This is a piece of tiger eye. This is a nice one. It's a bigger piece. And both sides are pretty dark, but you can see the chatoyance in the sides. Okay. Come back here. Number 11, 12, 13. In my screen, this looks like it's focused pretty well. So I'm hoping you can get a pretty good look. Yeah, this is going to be hard. This is tiger eye, tiger eye, tiger eye. And these are all, I think, pretty nice pieces. Okay, so now we're at 20. There's 21, 22. I'm hoping these are a little lighter. This is jasper over here. And these all look pretty dark in my view screen, but those are all, I'm going to go back. 22 is red and green, and 23 is red and green. 24 is pretty much black jasper, so it's pretty dark. That one's another one that's kind of red and green. Usually they show up a little better when I get them on the computer screen upstairs. These are all agates. That's a piece of tiger eye. 30 is a piece of tiger eye. 31, we're back to jasper again. This one's red, got red and green in it. This is a piece of jasper. It's got all kinds of different stuff in it. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. I don't think I really need to count. Hopefully you can see the numbers in the boxes as I go through each one. Okay, 41. I can see I'm getting some reflection. There's a direct overhead light where I'm at, and that helps for me for filming, but it also, with shiny rocks, gives you a little bit of reflection in there. Okay. That's a nice piece of jasper. I like that one. It's got some neat coloration to it. That I don't really know what it is, but it's got some neat color to it. Here's a piece of jasper with green and white. It looks like carnelian. Quartz. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think that might be carnelian. That's a piece 56 of rosy quartz, and then another piece of carnelian there. This is a big red rock. I'm not sure what it is. It might be jasper. Some white quartz. This is an agate. It's got I don't know if we can get where we can see the lines in it. Okay, that's a nice rock. I like that one. 61 is smoky quartz. Looks like some more jasper here. Here's a piece of amethyst. Quartz. Quartz. This one's another one that's an agate, and I don't know if you can see, but it's got the lining right there. Hopefully you can see that. This was one of the last tumbles I did last year. I call it the key rock. So this is a real thin ending to it. I think it's jasper. It's got some nice coloration to it, and to me, I call it the key rock. It looks like a key. So if you like the key rock, you can pick that one. There's jasper, jasper. I don't know what that might be jasper, but it's a different kind, neat kind. Here's another piece of amethyst. I looked for a nice piece of amethyst, and I think both of those were pretty nice, but I don't have any real big clear amethyst, so I've gotten it shiny, but you know, it is what it is. Here's another agate. I think 77 is more jasper. Little pyramid shaped agate there. Not sure. This rock, if anybody picks number 80, I don't know what this is. I think I collected it at Lake Superior, and it's got these white lines in it, and the brownish part did shine, the white didn't. I don't know if those are fossils within that rock. I don't know. If you know, please tell me. But if you choose it, if you win, it will be sent to you. 81. Another piece of jasper. Looks like more jasper. Another piece of black jasper. Okay, there are the 3 pieces of garnet. If you pick that, I will give you all 3 of them. And there's decent sized piece of quartz. You know, to give you another idea, there it is next to a quarter, so it's bigger than a quarter. This is a nice piece of jasper, got a lot of different colors in it. This is just a big rock. I'm not sure what the heck it is, but it's got some neat patterning to it. This is a green and other color rock. I don't know what it is, but I've had very little luck getting anything green other than jasper to shine, and that one I did, so that's a good one. This is a piece of carnelian. Another piece of quartz. Actually, back here, 81, 82, these are all flint, and these are also locally collected. I got those near Zanesville, Ohio. Any of you who have ever been there, you know the place I'm talking about. So those are all 81, 82, 91, 92, and 93 are all flint. This is a piece of jasper. 96 is, I think, flint. Jasper. Probably. This is, I got this in South Dakota, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's some sort of quartz-ish. But there you go. There's another rock, and then there's number 100. Number 100, I think I also got at Lake Superior, and it's just a neat looking rock. Okay, I'm going to put the camera back on the tripod and kind of look at all 100. You can go through as often as you like, and if anybody at any point, if you want to edit your choices and change them, clear up until Monday of next week when I declare the winners. You know, that's fine with me. Like I said, please do not enter more than once. Oh, and I don't care if you're a subscriber or not. You know, that I'm not going to check that. But basically, just put your choices. One last thing, and this is important. If you would win, you are going to have to give me an address to mail the rock to. Okay, and what I'll have everybody do for that, or at least the 3 winners, is just email me. And you're going to have to take my word that after I send the rocks, I'm going to delete the emails. I'm not going to like send you mail or junk mail or anything like that. I'm going to mail the rocks, and then I will forget your address, and I'm not going to bother anyone or anything like that. Okay, but do be aware that if you would win, you've got to provide me with an address to send the rock to. And my intention is next Monday I'll put the video out where we'll do the winners. Okay, and then as soon as I start getting addresses, I'll start mailing rocks. So if you're a winner and you put up, you email me that day with your physical address, I'll go the next day and I'll mail the rock. And I figure that means I'll be making 3 trips, unless I get them all 3 real quick. But you know, that's fine. So there you go. I'll watch this video myself, and hopefully the rocks come through pretty well. If it's awful, then I'll take the video down and I'll redo this. But as is, there you go. That's going to be how we'll do it. If you wish to participate, pick your rocks and put up your comment. And as always, have a good one. Happy rock tumbling.